Federal government flags off grants for vulnerable group in Akwa Ibom State. The Nigerian Senate passes bill to increase justices of the Court of Appeal. Nigeria Army inaugurates digital museum in Abuja. On the foreign scene, Hurricane Ian knocks out power grid in Cuba. United Nations urges world government to invest in quality jobs and social protection. And in sports, Tottenham forward racially abused as Brazil beats Tunisia in a friendly match. I am Sophia Okore, now the news in full. The federal government has flagged off the grants for vulnerable groups in Akwa Ibom State. The grant is aimed at alleviating poverty among 3,941 citizens of the state, particularly women and youth, drawn from the 31 local government areas of the state. At the flag-off ceremony yesterday in Uyo, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Farouk, emphasized that 70% of the beneficiaries must be women, while the remaining 30% was for youths. The grant for vulnerable group is designed to provide a one-off of 20,000 naira to the poorest and most vulnerable Nigerians in rural areas across the 36 states of the Federation. The Nigerian Senate has passed a bill that amends the Court of Appeal Act 2013 to increase the number of justices from 90 to 110. The bill is following the adoption of committee reports on judiciary, human rights and legal matters by the chairman of the committee, Senator Bamidele Okpeyemi. The senator notes that the legislative intent of the amendments is to ensure adequate manpower and cooperation among all divisions of the court. The bill was sponsored by Senator Chukwuka Utazi of Enugu North Senatorial District. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, on Tuesday inaugurated the modernized and digitalized Museum of the Nigerian Army in Abuja. The museum was established in 1956 in Zaria until its recent transformation and relocation to Abuja in 2015. Speaking at the event, the Chief of Army Staff said the Army had rich history that needed to be documented and archived. He promised to continue to develop the museum, adding that more artifacts and relics will be added to the current collections of the museum.
Hi, my name is Victor.
And I'm Praise.
Introducing to you the Southeast Achievement Awards.
Southeast Achievement Awards is a platform to recognize and celebrate selected distinguished individuals from the Southeast region of the country for their exceptional contributions towards socio-economic development.
The C Awards is an award celebration that cuts across ages, careers, and other categories. This platform will also be used to discuss issues that are affecting the Southeast and to encourage the Think Home philosophy among all.
For award categories and nominees, please visit newnationalstar.com/C Awards or follow New National Star on Facebook. Victor and I will keep you updated.
See you there.
Welcome back. Governor Ifeanyi Ugwanyi of Enugu State led stakeholders of the People's Democratic Party in the Southeast to interact with the presidential candidate of the party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The meeting was in furtherance of Atiku's consultation preparatory to campaigns for the 2023 presidential election. In his speech, Governor Ugwanyi formally welcomed Atiku to Enugu and assured him that Enugu State is essentially a PDP state. Addressing the audience, Atiku commended Governor Ugwanyi for his support, patience, and selfless service to the progress of the party. He outlined 5 priority areas such as unification of Nigeria, security, restructuring, improvement of the economy, human capital, and infrastructural development as topmost in his agenda for the country. The Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, yesterday arraigned a director in Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Dr. Solomon Ita, for alleged diversion of 45 million naira. Also arraigned by the ICPC is Mr. Gabriel Nathaniel, a staff in the accounts department of the Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, over an alleged diversion of about 3 billion naira. They were arraigned separately before Justice Zainab Abubakar of a federal high court in Abuja, where they pleaded not guilty to the charge preferred against them.
Igbo ndewono, aha m bụ Prince Ekene Michael.
Mụ Nwada Amarachi Umewe.
Ụlọ nta akụkọ New National Star akwadola itubugo nyere ndị niile na-etinye aka n'ụzọ pụrụ iche maka ọganihu ndị South East Region dị na Nigeria.
Na mmemme a ka a ga-anọ too ma tụba ugo nye ndị niile mere ihe dị iche iche maka ịkwado agamnihu South East. Isiokwu mmemme a bụ maka nsogbu nchekwa obodo na ka o si awụnyere anyị aja na garị gbasara azụmahịa South East.
Onye isi oche kacha n'emume a bụ Chief Simon Okeke Ochendo.
Ọ ga-abụ na Septemba bụ mkpụrụ ụbọchị 30 n'elekere nke 5 nke mgbede, ebe ọ ga-akpọtụ bụ na Base Event Center, Enugu, Nigeria.
Maka ajụjụ ndị ọzọ kpọọ 070-3739-3859. Bịanụ ka anyị nọrọ ya, South East, obodo ejije mba.
Welcome back. Over 23 persons have lost their lives to the surging River Benue in 4 local government areas of Benue State. The flood has displaced over 15,000 people, while 12,856 households were affected by the disaster. The Executive Secretary of Benue State Emergency Management Agency, Dr. Emmanuel Shaw, made the disclosure yesterday in his update on the flooding in the state. Mr. Shaw notes that 104 communities, including Agatu, Apa, Taka, Boko, Gwa West, Logo, Guma Vandekia, Otupo, Kastina Ala, and Makurdi were affected by the flood. He said 4,411 houses had so far been submerged in the affected council, while over 14,000 hectares of farmland have been washed away. Now to some foreign news. Cuba has remained in darkness after Hurricane Ian knocked out its power grid and devastated some of the country's most important tobacco farms. The hurricane is now heading up the west coast of Florida. Authorities in Cuba are working overnight to gradually restore service to the country's 11 million people. The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has urged governments across the world to invest in quality job creation and the provision of social protection. This is contained in a statement issued by the Communication and External Relations Department of the African Development Bank. Guterres was speaking at a high-level session to discuss Global Accelerator on Jobs and Social Protection for Just Transition Initiative during the United Nations General Assembly meeting in New York. Guterres told world leaders to focus on concrete solutions to implement the initiatives. And in sports, Tottenham forward Richarlison had a banana thrown at him as he was racially abused during Brazil's friendly win over Tunisia in Paris. The incident occurred as the former Everton striker ran towards the corner flag to celebrate scoring his side's second goal in their 5-1 win at the Parc des Princes. Footage showed Manchester United midfielder Fred kicking the banana away while other objects were also thrown onto the pitch. That sports story brings us to the end of the news. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at New National Star. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel at New National Star TV. I am Sophia Okore. Have a nice day.